any type of copyright strikes or anything. So I'm gonna turn this music off. I'm gonna fix some of these audio options just so that we don't have to worry about any type of copyright strikes, or we don't have to worry about any other type of strikes of any sort of any kind. Let's turn down the sound effects just a tad bit, just so that I think voice volumes is like the end game voices. Sound effects, we'll leave it right there. Alright. Okay, that's still the same. Good. So we're going to be playing Wassup today. If you guys want to play Marble, you're already here. That's what's up, man. Glad to see you on time today. Alright, so yeah, if you guys want to play with me, go ahead and just send your PSN. The one thing I do want somebody to do is I want somebody to host a party, just so that we don't have to worry about lag with me streaming and whatnot. Hopefully join you later. Just gonna help my brother get used to the game, as it's his first time playing Fight Night. Okay, Jabber. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be playing zombies. I have every map but Origins, so whatever map you guys want to see. I like Town. I think we can warm up on that map, and then we can go ahead and we can play any other game. I mean, any other map. Sendo wants to play, so he's more than welcome, as well as everybody else in the stream. You're more than welcome to join me. It'll be great if we don't have to run into any randoms. As you can see, my mic is actually, I'm using my PlayStation mic and my actual headset, so you guys will be able to hear the communication as well with people in game. Now, I know a lot of you guys just come to the channel mainly for Fight Night, but I play other games as well too. Just not Fight Night all the time. So I know there might not be a lot of people watching, but the ones who do, I want to thank you guys for stopping by the stream, or if you're watching the post afterwards, it's all good. Turn up your mic, bro. Okay. I was having mic issues before this because I didn't really know what was going on with like the sound. So let me know if it sounds any better, because it seems like it's really low. Tell me if that's any better, Jabber. Not Jabber. Hope I don't have the wrong mics plugged in, because then that would be something. Either that or my mic from the game is picking up, which I really don't hope it's that one. I don't know. Tell me if it's still low. Because it should be fine. I can see where it's going right here. It's not really loud at all, actually. Is that any better? Keep talking. Okay, that's better. That's what's up. Yeah, so Sendo, we're gonna go ahead and I'm telling him to host the party. So once he sends the game invite, we'll get going. Sendo, I need you to host the party, because I don't want any lag to occur from me streaming. Wow. Look at this guy right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna join you, okay? Yeah, let's check out this troll message, though. Like, I don't understand what it is about people who just find it fun to come by and just say stuff like that. This is what I do with people like this. Simple as this. Add to block list. Same thing happens on YouTube. You come by trolling, you're gonna get the same experience. Oh, it's okay at Marble. It's perfectly fine. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Sendo, go ahead and just find anyone but Origins. I like to warm up on town if anything, but go ahead and start it up. Invite turn up too, just in case. Like I said, anybody wants to play, you more than welcome to join. I'm not even sure what happened there. What's up, Arachnid? Welcome to the stream, man.
Hey.
What's up, man?
This is gonna be a long match. Hope you're ready for it.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, we're live, by the way, so if I'm lagging, that's the main reason for that.
Okay, what are you, YouTubing?
Yeah. So, say what's up to everybody.
Okay. What's up, everybody? What are you doing the video on?
Oh, no, this is a live stream.
Play? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
I could try getting on Skype Arachnid, but I don't know if it will lag or not. After I see what it looks like in game, then I'll get on Skype afterwards. But I have to check to see how it looks first, like connection-wise. Alright, I'm gonna get on Skype. Yeah, kind of on game chat.
I usually die on multiplayer because I'm trying to get the kills.
Yeah, that guy seemed like he was gonna be. That was a close one. But yeah, he had a lot of background noise. That's why I kind of muted him. We'll come back to him later, though. Yeah, he does bring extra flavor to the live stream, so I'm gonna get on Skype actually. When Arachnid's there, it kind of just fills in those moments of silence too. And plus, he always has these stories that's outrageous. So we'll go ahead and we'll get on Skype. Stream might lag for a little bit because I'm opening up another program. Now hold on, I gotta change something else in Skype. See the commotion you bring to the stream? And you're on mute, by the way, if you're talking. Sendo's first to go down in the match, too. And your boy has yet to pick up a kill. Connection's still strong, too. Oh, great. I'm host. What do you know? So what is that, like 2 rounds without a kill? What kind of nonsense is this? I'm just basically running around the map. I can't hear Arachnid for some reason if he is talking.
Alright, can you hear me now?
No, I can't hear you. I told you it was on mute.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just surprised to see you playing this, because I know that new Call of Duty Ghosts DLC dropped this week, and how is it?
I have not played Ghost since the day I brought it.
I thought you had the season pass. You got everything on launch.
No. I will not give Call of Duty another drop of my money.
All right, man. Let me go see what the price is, because I mean, if it's cheap, if it's like $20 or $30, then you're probably gonna want to pick it up.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I'm sitting here watching this. I was talking to, I guess one of the creators of Payday today, and he was telling me that they're working on Payday 3.
Already?
Yeah. I mean, that game was, you know, it takes a long time. They're going to keep releasing DLC. Like, they released more DLC just today, I believe. They're releasing DLC for, like, the next 12 months, but as soon as they stop, they've got Payday 3 coming out.
Oh, okay. So we was able to pick up our second kill, by the way. Like, I know it's just, a lot of this has just been me running around and looking around. But now it's like, once you get to the later rounds, this map really starts to pick up. But the early rounds are like really, really quiet. There's not many zombies. Then you got this guy up here, Expert Phantom up here, hogging all the kills. That's the other guy on the mic, by the way. But he's not here right now because he's on mute.
All right. This kind of reminds me of those, what was it, like the Left Behind religious comic books, where they're like, if you don't repent, this is what you'll have to go through.
What, this?
Yeah.
So you got that old school bar sign up there. You got a tractor trailer right there in the middle. Like,
man, why don't you take out a real gun?
I got a pistol.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll get a real gun when I get enough points. Insta kill.
Running around like this in an old episode of Get Smart.
I'm trying to find the zombies every time. Look, every time I go to kill somebody, look, somebody's already there. Now,
hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right, but let me tell you guys a little something about me playing zombies. I don't mean to brag or anything, but back in Black Ops 1, I was a beast zombie player. Anybody can check my rankings on my other account. Level 55 on Kino, no glitches, all mano y mano, just up there killing the zombies for 7 hours straight. So that was, and I got, I think, above 30 or like above 35 on every other map, if I'm not mistaken. So I was actually really good. Usually always the last person to go down. So far Sendo is the only person to be down in this entire match. Now the rules to zombies, I don't know if they still apply, but from what I can remember, back in the day, the person with the most money was supposed to open up the doors. Now, like I said, I don't know if that still applies or whatnot. Sendo down again for the second time. Oh, Jesus, that hurt. This map will also be really good if there wasn't so many flames. If there weren't so many flames, it wouldn't be as hard either, because the exploding zombies do kind of make it difficult for you to move around and also to kill people without dying. So this map in terms of difficulty is only hard not because it's just a hard map to play on. Well, Well, in the later rounds it is, but let's see if we can't use Phantom. We'll get back on the mic in a second. Hey, Phantom, can you open that door to Juggernaut? Alright, good looks. And then put him back on mute. It's mean, but it's like some people, the background, I mean, I'll leave them unmuted. It's just kind of weird to have people hearing you. Kamikaze, welcome up, man. Oh, welcome to the stream. Welcome up. Like, what is that? Alright. We're gonna head over and get Jug now. See, now it's like round number 6 right now. Not a you. The most apocalyptical stuff right here, right? This looks like this is what people in the Salem witch trials believe was gonna happen to people if you didn't end up. Oh God, who went down this time? Double points. We gotta get ourselves enough points so that we can get a gun. Oh, good, instant kill. That's exactly what we needed, though. Head over to this guy right now. Watch his back. But yeah, this is what people, like I was saying, thought was gonna happen to people if you did witchcraft and whatnot back in those days. That's like the 1600s. But this kind of has more like a early 1800s, late. I don't even think I could say late 1700s because there's cars. Maybe early 1920s, late. I guess late 1800s, early 1920s kind of feel to it. Since I got the money, I'll open this door up. I need to hit the blocks. Most of the time, I'll pick up a wall gun. But the wall guns on this map, I don't like. Also, I really like the farm map on here, too. So we might be able to get that in soon. Now, most of the zombies seem to come over here. No zombies can jump up from down there. So a lot of people like to sit here and camp. Python, we'll take it. With this gun, you kind of need to get yourself speed cola, which can be found in there. Where I just pointed the gun at. See, right there. If you guys can see that. But don't be afraid to hit the comment section up about anything, guys. At all times, I'm willing to respond, willing to have a conversation with you guys. We're doing okay in terms of connection. Surprisingly, I am hosting. People are doing well while I'm streaming. I didn't think it would go so well. It probably was just the connection from the person I was playing with earlier that's in California. So whenever I seem to play with him and play COD, it just always seems to have been a problem. Look at his accuracy, y'all. Look at that. Your boy can shoot too. And Arachnid's been gone for a minute. He's probably over there touching himself again. But the Python, this Pack-a-Punch is pretty good up to like round 20. Those headshots, man. Up here shooting like Lenny from Law and Order. Are you serious? Made me waste a bullet. I'll see you later though. If I'm able to stay alive the whole time, we'll probably be able to hit that Kobe clutch factor late. This is like the Ghostbusters, but there was a volcano erupting. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. It's actually a lot easier to respond to comments playing this too. Well, at least now in these stages. Also, if you guys play zombies, put your favorite zombie map in the comments section. I'll try to see if I can play it. Whether it's from Black Ops 2 or if it's from Black Ops 1, I can't play it. From Black Ops 2, I could.
Yeah, I'm back. So Marble's saying that Arachnid was on blast, so I know Fight Night must have been talking some kind of BS or something.
Me? Talking BS? That's not. Come on, Arachnid.
Still with that pistol? man.
No, I got me a new one. What you
What's that, a
talking about?
revolver? Come on.
Yeah, you didn't see
can't
those
get, like-
headshots?
You can't get like a shotgun or an assault rifle or something?
I'm gonna get one, but not right now.
Look at
This is
this
fine
thing.
for now. Look at this. Well, everybody just want to take all the kills today.
Yeah, anyway, I had to run out. Of course, second I get on here, someone's gonna show up at the door.
Dang, you finished that quick?
Yeah, man. Finished it. It was some Girl Scouts. They were telling me, I guess you.
Dang,
bought
you taking
cookies.
advantage of little girls?
You bought some cookies from them.
Don't
I
go to
guess,
prison. They
and-
don't like people like you.
Okay, well, you bought some cookies from them, and they were telling me like you just snatched the cookies and slammed the door in their face.
I could do
They were
that too. I
tell-
don't care.
I guess
Show me
they
coming to
found
my
out.
door like that.
They found out I was on the stream with you. Said that find out if he'll pay us or something.
I ain't broke.
Snatched a whole box of Thin Mints. Hold on.
I don't even like those cookies. Who is that? I'm seeing a lot of people that I don't even know just sending me stuff. I don't know. I kind of want to check that too. So let me check this message real quick. Like, wow. I think that's the same dude that I blocked earlier, and I guess he just came back on a different account. We'll block him though.
Damn.
So we got this one guy. I'm thinking this is the same thing. I guess this is the same guy that I blocked earlier in the beginning of the stream.
Right.
But he comes back and he starts writing other stuff. Where's Sendo at? Because I know I can rely on Sendo. I don't know. It's not showing player names. But yeah, I want to just block him regardless of if I die or not.
Oh man, you didn't have to shoot that woman like that.
Okay.
It's messed up. Should just come
Don't worry,
over
you're
and
gonna
say
get blocked
hi.
in a second, buddy. We don't handle trolls too well.
Yeah, do not feed the trolls.
This just shows he has nothing better else to do with his time. I will kill. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I live in Brooklyn, bro. I'm not scared of dying. Every time I step out my door, there's a chance I could die. I'm not scared of you.
I lived in Brooklyn. You live in Brooklyn in 2014. You act like it's the summer of Sam. Like it's
No, not that bad. But it's
1976.
like any chance you step out anywhere, there's a chance you could die. I'm probably
Yeah, I
gonna go
mean-
down, but it's nothing. It's worth blocking this idiot.
Let's see here.
Go on and switch to another account. Sendo, I guess just watch my back for a second while I block him. Thank you kindly.
Yeah, try to go to that corner you always like to camp in.
God, this is one thing about PlayStation that I hate it. Is the
Yeah.
fact that it took 20 years for this kind of stuff to take place. Alright, please wait. I've been waiting for the last 20 seconds now. Usually if it does that, it speeds up. There you go. Thank you guys for watching my back though. Appreciate it.
Yeah, there is some stuff they need to fix with this cross media bar.
Alright. They're never gonna fix it. They got PlayStation 4 now. But Kami's right, man. Real men use revolvers. What's up, Jay? JJ, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream, I should say. If you guys have Twitter, do me a favor and tweet the stream out. It helps me out. Helps out with the viewers. Helps out with the chat. Makes it more interesting. And don't, like I said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. I have Arachnid on busboy duty, and I'm probably gonna get kicked out this game.
Busboy?
Busboy duty.
You mean you have Arachnid here to carry the live stream? My back's already sore.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
So anyway, big news today. We brought your girl back. We brought back Jane O on my channel doing poetry. I know you're excited. Now try not to flirt with her this time, because that was a bit over the top last time Fight Night. That
What are you
was very
talking about?
unprofessional. Jane Oskowski. The last time when you were flirting with her, you embarrassed yourself. So I got her back on my channel.
What are you talking about?
Just saying.
This is the same one that was up there flirting with Fuka and sounded like a fool.
Nice Canadian girl flirting with Fuka. Come on. Nice Canadian girl like that, innocent, and you're trying to besmirch her good name.
The trolls are out in numbers tonight. This guy has an army. Yeah, I'm getting death threats for not streaming something other than Fight Night.
Damn. Don't
worry. You got added to the block list too. Yeah, sorry about that, Sendo's trolls. And then, like I said, if I hosted, it was probably gonna lag. So you gotta host the lobby, all right?
Now let me ask you, because I want to know if you're gonna bring up that petition. I saw you posted that petition link on Twitter about, you know.
Oh, that's a whole separate video, Doc. Whole separate video.
What to say? People need to get out there and sign that thing. You need to make a watermark with that information on there.
I was actually gonna ask you about that as soon as I was done with stream.
Oh, that's right.
I can't believe. See, Arachnid's being nice. He could be here today, up there watching TNA, but he said, you know what? He's gonna come out, support the live stream. He's gonna, you know, sit here and do commentary. You know, you gotta respect Arachnid for that.
Because you know what I decide, by the way, they're in New York City tonight at the Manhattan Center. But anyway, what I decided was I happened to see you were online. I thought I'll come in for hour number 1 because I'm always showing up for hour number 2. And since I live on the West Coast, I'm going to go a little old school. I'm going to do it like I used to do with WCW Nitro. I'm going to watch the rebroadcast 3 hours late. I'll still get to see it. I'm not doing this every week. This is a 1-week thing. But, you know, I'm still going to watch it later on tonight.
Okay. This little kid is annoying.
Let me tweet this out so people know that Fight Night's actually got a good live stream tonight because I'm here.
Oh, my God.
Because that's what they
guys. If you see stuff like that on Twitter, sorry to interrupt you, but if you see stuff like that on Twitter, if I retweet something, it's because I really believe in it. So I know I post a lot of nonsense sometimes about League of Legends, but those are for the League of Legends followers. But in general, if I tweet something out, it's because I think it's important. Like if it's a video and I retweet it, or I like the video, I only like videos that I think are good. So you should check those people out. I also try to support, you know, the people that's in my crew, the little FNF Nation, our crew, the little group. You always see them in the sub box. They're always in the description. Go ahead and check those guys out too. Look at us looking like the Men in Black, all black suits. Well, it's not black handguns, but because of the sky, because of the sun not being out today, we got black handguns too.
All right. Let me see here. Yeah, man. I'm still waiting for you to get a controller. I'm having too much fun playing Payday and all this other stuff. Waiting for you to get a controller that's actually compatible with that laptop, so we can go handle some business on Loadout, on Payday 2, on Arma.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it.
I mean, yeah, I know you're trying to duck me on Burnout Paradise,
oh
but...
my God, this guy. I remember when we used to play Need for Speed. I finished like first place like 12 times in a row.
Dude,
you and Chaos had nothing on me.
Every time we played Need for Speed and you got out front, this is Most Wanted. Every time you got out front, it looked like you were going to win. You always screwed it up. You were the biggest choke artist on that game.
What are you talking about? I got that Kobe clutch factor.
Oh, man.
You'll understand one day. Look at Arachnid's up here telling more of his tall tales, more of his lies, more of his nonsense.
You had a strategy. You used to like to swerve in between the traffic, so by the time I would get there, there's all kinds of cars in the road. I mean, these cheap...
Well, don't get mad at me because I can duck in between cars and you can't.
You try to get extra points. If you did finish once, you know, once in 100 times first, you hit that 180 and try to get takedown points. I mean,
Would I sound like one of these little kids?
Yeah, it was disgusting. That's why I had to go over to your house and break your discs. I said if he starts falling through the map, maybe he won't play this anymore.
This guy right here. Just remember though, Chaos can't drive in a straight line.
Yeah, that was the funniest thing. When Chaos said that Like, he's only good on tracks with a lot of twists and turns. It's the straightaways that give him the problem.
I honestly couldn't understand that. God, look, like I said, the trolls out in numbers today. Look at this guy. Now he's coming out the whole city of Brooklyn.
Ugh.
Guy's asking for a death wish.
If this was a usual live stream, I could have put the hashtag boxing, but I'm not going to put the hashtag Call of Duty on my Twitter. A bunch of little kids coming over all of a sudden.
Ooh. Kami coming out with a strong statement.
Here we go.
I can't believe this guy has lined up his PSN accounts just to try to troll the stream. Oops, I think I pressed the wrong one. Yep, add a friends list. I'm blocking somebody, so once again, I think this is the first troll I've ever dealt with on a live stream.
Yeah, I don't remember you dealing with it either. I'm not really even paying attention. I'm watching the stream, not so much the chat. So let me go see if
you gotta get rid of
anybody's
these
even...
toxic motherfuckers now. Oh, I'm dead.
Stone Cold. This guy's asking me who my favorite wrestler is, and he put Stone Cold. I have to tell you, I wasn't a big fan of that organization. I liked Stone Cold when I watched the old videos where he worked for Jerry Jarrett in the USWA and World Class Championship Wrestling. And I liked him when he was with Pillman in WCW, and even in ECW when he was copying the Sandman, I liked him. But once he went to New York, like, I don't really watch that product, and what I saw, he was just kind of messing with my boy Bret Hart every time I turned it on, so didn't like him. People always ask me this, who's my favorite wrestler? I'm gonna say, because I don't want to pick any like American or any Japanese guys or Mexican guys that people might not know, so I'd say out of American wrestlers, my favorite wrestler of all time, and it has to be because this guy paid his dues and literally has done everything in wrestling, starting out working as a popcorn vendor and then becoming one of the most successful world champions in history, has to be my boy Dos J's, has to be the king of the mountain, Jeff Jarrett.
Interesting choice. Why does he have like 50 accounts? I don't know. And how dare you call me the LeBron of racing games? The fact people up here believe Arachne's tall tales is ridiculous.
But I'm just saying, that was another thing I said, let's do it on a live stream, let's play that game so people can see what's going on. And Fight Night keeps ducking me, telling me his cat was playing hopscotch with the disc and it's all scratched up now. It's like, come on.
If I could get that disc to work just to shut him up, I will play him in Need for Speed, because I know for a fact he can't beat me. He comes out here with his Bugatti Super Sport Veyron, one of the worst cars in the game.
Yeah, okay. He only hits, what, 270? Come on.
God, another account? This guy's just in numbers today. Do me a favor, actually. Entertain me some more. I don't mind going down. I know I went down not because I played the game wrong. I know I went down because I have to block idiots like you. I'm actually more than happy to entertain the troll for today.
Well, I have to tell you, one thing about these people, these trolls, like, that's all they do. So don't be surprised if the guy has 50 accounts. This is his, like, he doesn't even enjoy playing the game, really. He got a new console purely to troll people. Like, he's looking forward to getting a PlayStation 4 probably so he can go troll people on those games.
Yeah, probably so. He's just one of these people that just is wrong with gaming. He's one of those guys, this is what we call the internet tough guy, the keyboard warrior. He's sitting up there with his PlayStation controller, smiling evilly behind those yellow stained teeth of his. He's up there in his room, haven't bathed in like 3 days, and he's just been going out there finding random live streams and trolling them.
Yeah. So, Marble, we're talking about basically a game, I say it all the time because people don't know it. It was Burnout Paradise 2, and then EA made it into Need for Speed Most Wanted. So that's the game we're talking about. But, I mean, to be honest with you, I would beat Fight Night on any Need for Speed or Gran Turismo, Little Big Planet karting, Mario Kart 8, doesn't matter.
He definitely won't see me in those Sonic Riders. Whatever it is, just know Arachne can't beat me.
That game, man, I play that game all the time. You don't know what I can do on Sonic. I play the sequel, too, not that old school one. I play Sonic Racing Transform.
Oh, this guy here.
My girl Ooh La La from Space Channel 5? What?
Arachnid Plus. Where's the box at? Box is upstairs. So it's round 5. We can basically go. I only have 6 bullets left. Now
All
he's
right,
telling Arachnid to shut up.
Yeah, I see Kamikaze's from Arkansas, so that means he's probably, when we talk about world champions, there was a big man, the master, the ruler of the world, Psycho Sid Vicious, Sid Justice, also from Arkansas, so I'm guessing Kamikaze's a big fan of him.
Huh.
Look how weak Fight Night is with this gun. God.
Don't worry, we'll be getting them in numbers later.
I think you should do what the other people on YouTube do and try to capture somebody else playing Call of Duty and then do commentary over it.
Oh, like I'm a
playing
boss?
Yeah, that's a little trick people aren't even onto yet. Like the subscribers don't even realize this. Half the time, it's not even the person actually playing the game.
Yeah, this guy does have no life, Kami.
I actually do. Yeah, I've got Hot Pursuit. It's not installed, but I've got it. I've actually got Need for Speed The Run too, and I've never played it.
I had Need for Speed The Run. I mean, I didn't really like that game, to be honest. The Need for Speed franchise for me, especially after I saw Rivals, it's like I would never buy another Need for Speed game again. The racing game that I'm looking forward to the most, though, the racing game that might make me go out there and either build a gaming PC or go out there and purchase a PlayStation 4 is The Crew. That is the racing game to get. If you haven't seen some gameplay of it, look it up on YouTube after the stream, or even, you know, come back to the stream after you look up some gameplay so we can have a discussion about it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, The Crew, man, the gameplay, the customization, everything, the open world.
There's so many good racing games that like they fill that void that Need for Speed can't fill anymore. Somebody was showing me another game that, dude, the game looks ridiculous. It's another racing game. I cannot remember the name. I'll send you the link later.
Drive Club?
No. This was a quote unquote underground game, but it doesn't look like an underground game. They got all the licenses. The graphics are beautiful. I mean, it looks ridiculous, and the game's not going to be as expensive as some of the other games, so I'm going to definitely pick that one up when it comes out.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, if you can find the name of that, though, that would be great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at The Crew, and I'm like, this looks good. When I looked at the new Forza, like, don't get me wrong, if I had an Xbox One, I would definitely get it because they don't have Gran Turismo. But they're telling me all this stuff. I'm like, this is all stuff from Burnout Paradise. They basically, it's like Forza Paradise. That's basically the new Forza that's coming out.
Wow. Does Forza even have, like, free roam?
Well, it does now.
Since when, though? I guess since they realized they're not better than Gran Turismo.
Yeah, but I think the thing is, if you only have an Xbox and that's all you can get, like, you don't really know that the game's not as good as Gran Turismo. You have to play both to see, but...
Oh, okay.
You know, in Gran Turismo, or rather in Forza's defense, Gran Turismo did have a head start on them, so it's not like they started both franchises at the same time.
After Underground 2, Kami, I thought Most Wanted was good, and Carbon was decent. And then after Carbon, they came out with the infamous Pro Street, Arachnid's favorite Need for Speed game of all time. He plays it every day to this day. Sometimes I'll call him on Skype. He doesn't answer. He sends me a message and he says, "Look, I can't talk right now. I'm playing Need for Speed Pro Street."
God, no. In fact, talking about racing games, man, I've been playing some serious Grid on the PC. That game is highly underrated. I know people don't mention Grid when they talk about racing games for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. I looked at Grid and wanted it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just not that long-standing franchise. It's more of like a... Like racing fans on the PC know it more than the console. I think the console fans are really locked in with the Need for Speed stuff.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I think even Gran Turismo is bigger on PC, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
I mean, okay, so let's talk about Fight Night's favorite game. He brought it up, Pro Street.
Oh, God.
like, you know, another petition that I've seen Fight Night posting on Twitter, he really wants them to remake Pro Street. He doesn't want any changes because he says they can't improve on it. He just wants them to update the textures. He actually told me that he thought there was too much to do in the game, so he wants to take out some of the awesome things. He said he wants more voiceover work from that same surfer dude. He said he wants to see more surfboards on the side of the road. Like, he had a whole list. And you guys can find this on his Twitter, FightNightsFinest. He wears the t-shirt. He wears the hat. It's his favorite game of all time.
Arachnid Plus. Alright, so we got him up. Oh, Sender goes back down from this whole large group of zombies. You got one thing about reviving people. When you see somebody just revived you, never go the way they just came from.
Yeah.
Because they usually have that trail of zombies right behind them. I should have said something to him. I'm sorry, Sender.
I mean, some of these rules do apply on other games, because I haven't even played this game, but I know that that's a rule from Payday. That's a rule. Like, I play a game called 7 Days to Die, which is another zombie survival game. Of course, in that game, you don't get this kind of ammo, and you're lucky if you find a gun. And also, when you shoot a gun, all the zombies show up, so you don't really want to fire one, but it's the same situation. You know, have a little common sense.
Marble, there's no way in the world you can like Hot Pursuit's customization if you played Need for Speed Underground and Need for Speed Underground 2, and even Most Wanted. There's no way in the world you can like that game. I was like, for me, I like Hot Pursuit. Was like, it wasn't bad. I agree it is unusual customization, but the customization era for the racing games really came alive with Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2, and even Midnight Club Dub Edition.
Yeah, I mean, I have not Midnight Club Dub Edition. I have whichever one is in Los Angeles. I don't know what that
That's
was,
exactly what it's called.
All right.
I'm gonna get you up.
Because it was like, I'm playing and I'm like, it's all right. You know?
It was a good game. I liked it. The online mode was cheap, but I mean, all everybody did was just grab the. Oh, that. Uh-oh.
I mean, still my favorite Need for Speed game, and it certainly wasn't the best, but just because of nostalgia, it has to be, what was it, Hot Pursuit 2.
Hot Pursuit 2.
I don't think
I played that one.
It was like the third Need for Speed game. It's an old game. It was one of the first ones out on the PlayStation 2. And by today's standards, you'd be like, what the hell is this? But I can always put that game in and have fun. I still have my cars on there. The same car. Like, you know a car game's good when there's cars in the game that you drive, and every time a new car game comes out, no matter how long it's been, you look for those same cars.
Okay. Well, people think that we should talk about NBA Live 15. Now, I haven't really watched much on it. I did see the trailer, and I did see the improvements that they made with the game faces. The game faces look amazing. If you take the EA Ignite engine and what they did from NBA Live 14, the basketball dribbling should be fine. The handling in that game looks great. But the graphics that I saw in NBA Live 14 was like, it was something that should have been on the PS3 and not something that should have been on next-gen consoles. That's a game that honestly shouldn't even have went to next-gen. So I haven't seen the graphical improvements that they come up with in Live. Let me know some of the stuff that they're adding to the game that's different from Live 14 though. But I used to play NBA Live a lot before the 2K series came out. I can't remember what year 2K started with basketball games. I want to say 07, but I'm not exactly sure about that. The last NBA Live game I owned though was 06. And I think that's when LeBron came to the Cavaliers and he was a rookie that year.
Oh, looks like we got Dave. Dave the Ripped One in the chat room. Ladies and gentlemen.
What up? What's up, Dave? Welcome to the stream. Where's my troll friend? Where did he go? Because I'm starting to miss him.
Oh, he's gonna get on his other account.
Yeah, I didn't even block him on this one. Maybe he just thought I forgot about him. I didn't forget about him. We're all waiting.
Anyway, what's going on, Dave? We haven't seen much of you in the past couple of months. Then you came back. You have a video out now. We've seen you in this live stream and the one before.
Dave is up there making moves. He just finished whipping out that belt. He got the kids in line. You know, Dave is up there. He's playing leapfrog with his wife a couple of nights a week, and then all of a sudden he just pops back on out of thin air. That's just like the Rip one would do.
Yeah, I'm sure playing leapfrog with his wife, and for some reason he can just never quite make that jump. Anyway, we got to do a whole live stream one day on capital punishment, because I know Fight Night's all about people strangling their kids, throwing them out windows.
I didn't say all that.
Putting their hands in blenders, like Fight
personal.
Night is always talking about chopping people's hands off. First of all,
if you steal, your hands should be chopped off. That's just the way it goes.
I mean, but how do you know? Do you have any proof?
Especially if you have proof.
It's like Town of Salem. Just have people getting their hands chopped off for no reason.
Speaking of that, I was thinking about doing a special live stream just for that game, because I really do think Town of Salem is one of those games that you have to play. I remember I was playing it at 3 in the morning, like I think maybe last week, and I was the serial killer, and I lasted the entire game.
Oh, well, we know that already. But see, I'm glad Dave is here for this, because I saw Dave's commentary where he was knocking people out with butterbean, cocky people on the mic. I guess that guy figured he'd get on the mic with Dave. He wanted to be the biggest shit talker and wanted to up the shit talker that Fight Night had in that video. Right. But in any case, yeah, I mean, Dave was, he was saying he liked my stuff, and he said sometimes he doesn't like the games that I post, and this is a perfect example. Town of Salem, it's not going to look great. It certainly doesn't look like anything you're going to see on the Xbox One or PS4, but it's a hidden video game gem. That's why I post games like that, because you can already go anywhere and see, you know, Call of Duty or all these other, you know, Far Cry and all this stuff. But there's so many games like Town of Salem that are brilliant, and to be honest with you, Fight Night, you'll probably sit there, and when it's all said and done, you'll spend more hours on Town of Salem than you did on Call of Duty Ghosts.
Yeah, I definitely do enjoy that game a lot. I'm up here plugging them like crazy. I think they're almost out of beta phase. So if you guys, I'm pretty sure we can get you guys a link, or after the stream I'll put a link in the description. Definitely a game and its registration is quick on that game too. So it's definitely a game you should try to check out. Get as many people as possible as you can play with. And it's just one of those games that you always wish you can play.
No,
and it's free.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to watch Big Brother UK with you last night, because they pretty much played Town of Salem. They were all in the house. Big Brother gave them roles. Some people were serial killers. There was an investigator. I was like, where is Fight Night? He should be watching this episode.
Yeah, I was busy last night.
Dude, they actually made Winston the investigator. I was like, they knew what they were doing. They were in a room having a laugh when they made that decision.
Ooh, I can't even get that weapon. I'm not sure what it was, but we'll get upstairs real quick and try to see. Move out my way. I got a weapon upstairs.
All right, nice. You finally have an assault rifle.
Ah.
Got rid of that little Maxwell smart gun.
Oh, this is the gun right here, man. A lot of people hate the FAL. But this gun, if you can aim for the head, if you can get yourself some headshots. I got 72 right now. You usually have more. This is the gun. This is the gun to put in some work. And don't even get me started if you pack-a-punch it. This is the gun that you put in work with. Where can you play Town of Salem? Searching on Arachnid, man. You gotta be on point with these links.
I'm just saying. I mean, I can never get these people to go watch any of my secret stash stuff. Now all of a sudden they're all curious.
That's because I'm the one who's giving the plugs. I told you, you gotta learn how to give a proper plug, Arachnid.
Dude, the only games you talk about are like AAA marketed games. You pretty much told me that EA sends you a check every week.
I wish EA sent me a check every week. A big fat check so I don't have to worry about work. Nothing. I can sit here and produce videos all the time. That sounds like heaven.
Always plugging their stuff. And I heard you work for IGN.
Oh, now you're just being disrespectful. I have to take you out the call for like 12 seconds.
Here, I'm gonna put the Town of Salem link. Oh, come on, YouTube.
What happened?
This. Tell me I can't post a link. It's against the rules.
Wow. Okay, why can't you post a link?
Okay, I'm just gonna put it in here like this.
Yeah, just give it to where it's like you can't click on it.
Yeah, all right. Let me hit refresh on here because I guess once you screw up, then you get kicked out of the chat. Good job, YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with YouTube and that. Don't worry,
Yeah.
we might be switching to Twitch very soon though, guys. Max ammo. You know what that means? Bring out the big guns. Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, but anyway, it is a PC game, and you know,
I
I
can play
actually
that on phone. Probably not.
I mean, you have to be quick texting though, trying to save your ass from getting hung.
There's people who can text faster than they can type.
Yeah, it is a browser game, Marvel. I'm trying to put this address in for a 9th time. Okay, Marvel found it.
Nice.
Yeah, if you go to blankmediagames.com, I'm gonna type it like this. See if this goes through.
So my one down doesn't really count though. Let me just put that out there for you guys. I was blocking the troll, but we're doing good so far. Round 14. Your boy's sitting up there. Yeah, he's been down 10 times, but he's also put it in work. He's up there running these zombies rampant. We got this other guy in here. I don't know his name, but it's like, oh, Chaser225. He's up in here with the most kills. He's got plenty. Well, he's got 4 revives. He's up there putting in that work. I got my 4 perks. I got 1 pack of punch gun, and we got some grenades. And you can never go wrong with some grenades. Well, on this game, you can kill yourself with a grenade. But I'm talking about these, the Mustangs and Sallys. These guns are awesome. This is the first pistol that Arachnid was making fun of. But I don't hear him saying nothing now.
I'm just saying, man. I'm a little bit more ballsy than you are. That's all I'm saying. If I was playing this game, I'd go old school GoldenEye and put the little toy guns away and go all karate chops.
Oh no, you even see this. You even see this man gun that we got in our hand now. My favorite gun though in Call of Duty, the Galil. My favorite gun by far. And don't they ever let a P90 come up in a zombie game for Call. Oh my God, I'm about to go down. Flames plus.
Dude, fight me.
Damn it.
Are you kidding me with that gun you're using? I see that GameStop logo on the side. Would you pre-order this game? That little red logo on the side of the gun.
Help me, please.
It'd be nice if you guys had a bigger map to work with.
What map? Yeah, we're gonna get into some maps like that tonight. This is just the beginning.
Looks like you're running around somebody's garage.
Oh God, that was close.
Oh, we got Loco in the comment section.
What up, Loco, man? Welcome to the stream. We up here with a little bit of zombies today. It's something a little bit different. I hope you don't mind. Oh my God, I'm about to die.
You going into that Borderlands fight for your life camera angle. Go black and white.
Right? Either that or you can say it's that Far Cry 3. Oh wait, but did they steal that one?
I mean, yeah, they did, come to think of it.
That's so disrespectful, Loco. How you come to stream asking for a fight? I'm disappointed. I feel left out. Didn't even ask me for the fight. You went to Dave the Rip one, that popular guy.
I love JJ in the comment section saying, what is Fight Night, or what does Arachnid Soul post on his comment, or on his... see, now I'm talking like Arachnid Soul. Okay, he's asking what I post on my channel, because he's never seen me anywhere but on your live stream. I post a bunch of stuff. Here's the interesting thing, though. This is always the funniest thing to me. People who absolutely hate the sport of wrestling, when they talk to me, they always tell me that all I post on my channel is wrestling, when in reality I probably post 1 wrestling video for every 8 non-wrestling videos I post.
That is very true. Arachnid Soul has all kinds of series on his channel. Right now, if you're on YouTube and you can make yourself a quality video, that goes for Dave and Loco, he can put that video up on his channel this week and this week only. So you guys need to try to take advantage of that.
Well, yeah, and like I said, I just put up that video from Jane Auskowski. She came over. You know, she writes all of her own stuff. She came over, she recited my favorite poem on my channel, which is called Arachnid Apocalypse. You've never seen anything like this. Such a cute girl, so innocent, and then this poem is so disgusting and bloody and gory and vile. And then she comes out of it.
Trying to get people not to go over?
She comes out of it with a smile on her face. I'm like, oh, that was great.
I have not got a chance yet to watch that one. But yeah, she does write a mean short story as well as some good poems that will make you think at the end of it. So if you guys are into something a little less off the gaming side, that's definitely a channel to check out.
Basically, my whole channel's about me doing what I want to do, and if you like it, you come over, you watch it, you subscribe, you leave a comment, and for the rest of the people on YouTube who don't like it, they can completely ignore it. But yes, I mean, I do the wrestling videos where I basically sit in the booth and do commentary over wrestling video gameplay in a weekly series. I also show people secret video game gems. These are brilliant games. These are some of the best games ever made that don't have the AAA marketing behind them, but you can pick them up, you can play them, and they're usually pretty cheap because they haven't spent as much money on marketing. And then I've got other series. I do like a talk show where I've got people come over. Fight Night's Finest, he comes over sometimes, and I'll carry him in a conversation. You know, sometimes I have more interesting people as well. You know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on my channel, so go over there, check it out. I just organized the playlist today. And also, the new series I added was Big Brother UK, which I've been watching with Fight Night's Finest. I review them, I do a podcast, I give you the ins and outs, I give you all the little dirt that the other people aren't talking about, and that's all in my channel right now.
Yeah, so if you also, a great video to watch if you want to know what Arachnid's doing for the summer. He has a whole video laid out for that as well. That's like I'm saying, you guys see me all the time. You guys are entertained. You guys enjoy the guy, but then you don't go check out his channel. It's like you gotta check out the man's channel. He does amazing stuff here on my channel. We've done some good stuff on his channel, but the content that he posts on his channel blows minds out of the water sometimes. So you guys need to go over there and watch this man's channel. One of the most talented undiscovered commentators on YouTube. YouTube.com/I'm dead. Oh, I made it! I mean, / Arachnid. So
yeah, let me see here.
Look at that Kobe clutch factor. That's what I was talking about. I was red. The screen was dry. I was almost on my knees, possibly laying on my back, and I was just able to jump out the window, hit a 360. Now I'm at a dramatic effect, but we was able to come back. And let me
talk to you about my boy Patrick Kaze, another small commentator who I actually let have a spot on my channel this week. That video is actually up right now. Kaze, Patrick, coming through in the clutch this week and actually making a $20 donation to my friend. Her father just died of, you know, lung and liver cancer, and while he was on his deathbed, he was, you know, his friends pretty much stole from him. So she's trying to raise money. She's damn close, by the way. Last time I checked, she was only $50 off of her goal. But man, Patrick doesn't even know her, coming through in the clutch today with the 20.
Yeah, that is a clutch moment.
I mean, yeah, this guy, go check out. Like, I know Fight Night's trying to send people to my channel. First of all the WWE games suck. So those are, it doesn't matter if we're talking THQ or 2K. If you want to play a good wrestling game, just know WWE has not made a good wrestling game since the Nintendo 64. And I actually had a list in my mind of like the top 5 wrestling games ever made, and WWE No Mercy came in at number 5, which for people who only play like mainstream, you know, AAA marketed wrestling games, I'm sure that'd be number 1, but Just don't waste your money on that shit. They release the same stuff every year. It's always glitchy, it's always broken, and it's always overpriced.
Oh, well, he might bite this year. Don't sit there and lie to everybody. His boy Cena is on the cover. That's Arachnid's favorite wrestler. Jeff Hart is not his favorite wrestler. Don't listen to that nonsense. He was up there. He sent me a hat this week. I had to send it back in the post to him. Don't question this man's ability when it comes to watching it. He knows his John Cena history. He's got the jean shorts on right now. Even though you guys can't see it, I can see he has his video camera on Skype for some reason, even though I can't really pay attention to it. But he's rocking that shirt right now. He's doing the You Can't See Me. You guys already know Arachnid Soul's picking up that copy of WWE 2K15 with his boy John Cena on the cover.
Yeah, you sent the hat back because you already have 3 of them. You're over there in some jean shorts, but they're Matthew from Big Brother UK jean shorts. You got them rolled up, cardigan sweater on, some sandals.
Now you're just being rude.
Oh yeah, man. WCW versus NWO Revenge. That was a good game.
Maximo.
But of course, the very best Nintendo 64 wrestling game ever made. Hands down, even better than the WCW one, which hurts me to say, it was hands down Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. Arguably the greatest professional wrestling video game ever made, even though on my list it comes in at like number 3. Nobody tell AJ Styles because he'll show up and give me a Pele.
Oh God, you don't want one of those.
No.
He's lucky he didn't give you one of those perfectly placed drop kicks. Always right on the chin.
One of those, one of those Joe just straight punt kicks to the throat. He was giving more Shima that time.
Who was? I think it was Masawa who got that from Kenta when he landed on the guardrail.
Yeah.
Started coughing up blood.
Kenta Kobashi. Yeah. Oh. That was nasty.
That lariat.
We used to always talk about, me and my friend, certain wrestlers whose houses you didn't want to break into late at night and try to put your hands on their wife. And Kenta was at the top of the list because you don't want to catch that lariat in the dark when you can't see it coming.
Get that sidle. That, what is it called again? Sidle.
Oh, that with the Saito suplex?
Yeah, from Angle. You don't want one of those neither.
No.
Break your whole neck. You can tell that is faker than WWE. Arachnid's about to go off because Arachnid thinks all wrestling is real.
Well, I mean, it's... I don't know. I don't want to go into it because, you know, the best thing that pro wrestling has going for it is that the fans think it's fake. That's why it gets to survive. That's why when, you know, other sports have the athletic commissions coming down on them in the next couple of years for the concussions and, you know, when you see it happen in UFC and when you see it happen in the NFL and... you know, probably pro boxing, wrestling will be able to say, no, of course not. Everyone knows this isn't real, and they'll have the last laugh. I mean, that wasn't something the fans figured out. That was something that Vince McMahon went public with when the Athletic Commission was going to try to shut him down, and he was pretty disrespectful to the wrestlers, but it's the lie that does keep pro wrestling going.
Damn it.
But, yeah, I mean, WCW was amazing. In fact, I don't understand the WWE fans that hate on WCW because almost all of the main eventers in WWE, and it's a laundry list. Everyone from The Undertaker to Kane, Rey Mysterio, Jericho, Benoit. I mean, just a ridiculous list. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Cactus Jack, Triple H. I mean, there's so many people we could go down the list. All the main eventers came from WCW. Just about, I'd say, a good 99% of them.
So we end up finishing the game at round 18. It was a good little run. Sendo, back out. It was a good run on town. We had an amazing time actually. I had a great time. My first down, unfortunately, was my last. Sendo put in his work. Chaser _225 put in some work, And now we're gonna move on to a different map. Sender, what maps do you got?
God, I can't believe Fight Night only made it to round 18.
Did you see how many damn zombies there were? Are you kidding me?
That's embarrassing.
What are you talking about? If you saw the amount of zombies that were there with that little bit of space, you gotta be kidding me right now.
I mean, I've never played that game, but I'm sure if I played that, I could at least on a first try make
Hold
it.
on. What did you say?
Are you talking about
Yeah.
DLC?
Okay, that's fine. Pick a different map though. Oh, pick farm if you want. I like that map.
Farm.
That map is small too, but it's good action on there. All right, back to what I was saying now, Arachnid.
Well, I mean, people say that WCW didn't appreciate the young talent they had, but I mean, I really disagree with that. You know, it's a real WWE mentality that to appreciate young talent, they have to be main eventers in the World Heavyweight division. I mean, what WCW did was they took a format where really you had main event wrestlers, heavyweight wrestlers, and that was it, and the rest of the people nobody cared about. And they made the TV title mean something, the Cruiserweight title. They actually brought back some prestige to the tag team titles. And when you talk about young talent, there were a lot of guys that became world champion over there that people don't remember. And I hear them say nobody was built over there. Well, Diamond Dallas Page, Bill Goldberg, Booker T, Jeff Jarrett. I mean, the laundry list goes on and on. A man named Sting, for example, he was built over there in that company.
Or in WCW?
Yeah, man.
What about Rey Mysterio?
Well, I mean, it was the same thing with Rey Mysterio, but you got to remember at the time, Rey Mysterio was even smaller. He was like 135 pounds. I mean, Rey Mysterio Jr., before he got to WCW, actually wrestled as El Colibri, which means the hummingbird, and he wrestled in the dwarf division. You know, he was extremely small. He wasn't a guy who was going to go in there, and at the time, you know, they had the Giant, aka the Big Show, as the world champion. It wasn't going to, nobody knew who he was. It wasn't going to work.
Huh. I didn't even know that used to be his nickname, and I like Rey Mysterio. He's one of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah.
I hate it. SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. I got that as a birthday gift. Worst birthday gift I ever received in my life. Him and Triple H, I remember Arachnid's favorite wrestler, John Cena, and Triple H both had 95 overalls. Neither of them could wrestle. I swear to God, every time you try to wrestle with them, they always did the same moves. For some reason, every time you try to pin somebody, you end up stepping outside the ring. You could never climb the turnbuckle. The game was just terrible. I could not stand SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. The worst. By far, the worst wrestling game I've ever played in my life.
I mean, but the good thing about WWE games is that if you only play them and you don't play other wrestling games, they seem kind of good to you. It's only when you play the other games that you're like, yeah, this is pretty shitty.
Well, if you know anything about games. What's up, Jabba? Don't even worry about being late, man. It's all good.
Of course, Dave talking about my boy DDP, Diamond Dallas Page. I was actually at like an indie wrestling show, right? And one of the wrestlers, I guess he was mocking DDP or something, or figured DDP's been gone long enough, threw up the little diamond cutter sign, you know, the Rockefeller sign, and hit a diamond cutter, and the kid next to me screamed RKO, and I just got up and left. It's like, man, these parents need to educate these kids about some history.
The fact you got up and left.
Yeah, I was like, let me go home.
Damn, can I get some zombies though? Everybody hogging.
Looks like you're playing Skyrim with a gun in your hand.
Oh, these suits is as professionals only. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. I don't want you to get in trouble because you want to play. We can always get some time to play whenever I'm on. David Agu
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. WCW champion for life.
But, you know, the funny thing was that guy, David Arquette, had more wrestling talent than a guy in WWE who was a, what, 3-time champion, won the Royal Rumble once or twice. A guy named Vince McMahon. You know, but people will be like, oh, David Arquette was the champion. Yeah, David Arquette was a better athlete than Vince McMahon, sorry. And he wasn't 60.
It seems like he's been 60 forever, too.
Well, yeah. Okay, let me reveal a little secret here on the live stream. Vince McMahon is bald. He has hair plugs.
Well, I never knew that.
Yeah. I mean, they used to talk about it, but then they stopped.
OP?
But yeah, I mean, he got hair plugs. He somehow, in the course of, like, you know, a year, went from having the body of a 50-year-old man to having the body of a, you know, 25-year-old man. I'm sure it was natural.
I went down. I was looking at the comments. Sorry. Sorry, yeah, my fault.
I think you should just stay in that barn because they don't seem to be able to get in there. Just
oh, no, they can get in here. And this is not the place you want to be when they do get in here.
Oh, see, oh, there they are. It's a guy running around dressed like a Ghostbuster.
Hey, we're exterminating, aren't we?
Oh,
Look,
okay.
everybody else, look. Look at this. Sendel got 12 kills, right? Slayer Vision. Oh, I went. My fault. My fault. Okay, Slayer Vision. My fault.
Why does it always have to get racist with you? Damn.
Slayer Vision X has 24 kills. Logan, I don't know how to say that. I don't know what that's supposed to be at the end of that. But yeah, he has a bunch of kills too. And it's like, can I get some more kills? Can I get 10 kills? Oh, we got enough for Jug. Heading upstairs.
I don't know, man. You're staying alive. That should be the focus, not getting kills.
I need the kills to get the points in order so I can get more guns. So this way, later on in the match, when I can't kill them, I can get myself some more guns to do more killing and stay alive longer. And I need to get my perks.
Yeah, I forgot. When you don't have my kind of talent, you have to really rely on the weapons.
Okay, you'll see. If you anybody who plays COD Zombies, no. You could be on round 28. You have the best guns in the game. Then you get to that point when you run out of ammo. You're begging everybody. You're begging the game. You're begging Treyarch, please give me that max ammo. Please give me that max ammo. And it never comes. So you're going to end up having to trade those guns out. Then you're not going to be able to... Oh, snap. Yeah, I'm going to get you, but it's going to take some time. Let the people with the real guns try to do something for you. Yeah. There it goes. But a max ammo, as frequently as you're seeing them now, later on in the game, it becomes a luxury. When you get it, you start thanking God because you finally got a max ammo. For you to waste it all in one round and then you lose it by the end of the round. And you got to sell your guns again. Sandal knows what I'm talking about.
I remember when, what was it, the first SmackDown game came out, and you're like, it was good, but you're like, why are they getting up so quick? And then the second one came out. That second SmackDown game for the time, that was the game. It wasn't better than the Nintendo 64 games, but it was amazing. Then they brought out, what was it, Shut Your Mouth? It was either Shut Your Mouth, yeah, it must have been Shut Your Mouth or Know Your Role. One of those was the best one, and then they just went to shit. And then after a while, I was like, I'm playing the games, and I haven't even watched WWE in 10 years. And the games suck. So I just stopped.
Damn.
You know? I'm sorry, you gotta patch some stuff. Don't just release a new game. And they sucker them every year. They're gonna get them again with the 2K15 because they don't even have to tell the fans. The fans are gonna sell it to each other with the line, oh, but this is the first year that 2K's really got full control of the game. This is gonna be different. For the
I don't
first
know.
time
2K is a
in 15
great
years.
game making company, so I wouldn't say that just yet.
Yeah, but you know, there's so many things that you've got to have in one of those WWE games that are trademarked that it's kind of like, it's not 2K relaunching a franchise and doing their own stuff. It's 2K's version of all the BS that's usually in the game.
True, very true.
You know, it's the same suplex animation you've been seeing since 2005.
Okay, now we got this futuristic gun. Yeah, I got the ray gun, Sendo. Yes. I mean, for me, Black Ops 1, I hated the ray gun. So inaccurate. But the ray gun, what is this thing called again? The ray gun Mark II. This gun is actually pretty good. It's accurate, so I like it.
Yeah. As for the soundtrack, he's saying WWE always had the best soundtrack. I think that's kind of one of the problems I have with them. That you know, they focus on all of the kind of aesthetic stuff first, and then the wrestling is the last thing they focus on, as opposed to starting with the wrestling and building out from it.
But you said that's how you're supposed to create a game, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you know, would it be acceptable?
Gotta look good.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you made an NBA game and you said, hey, the basketball's the last thing we're going to focus on. Let's, first of all, just focus on, you know, having the throwback jerseys in the game. We want to add a bunch of modes that no one's going to want to play. You know, maybe they'll throw in like a fulfill your fantasy basketball player mode where the basketball players are in lingerie hitting each other with pillows. Meanwhile, that was in one of the games. Not one of the NBA games, but one of the SmackDown games.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. Hey, let's you know, work on having the stupid Inferno mode in the game that no one's ever going to play and not focus on the wrestling.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey is beautiful. I gotta look at these comments, Iraq. Now, I know anything that involves a woman, you want to avoid it. Like that girl who came to the door earlier. You spent so much time not actually doing anything, but telling her you gotta leave. So, when it comes down to it, let me talk to you. Let me handle all the comments about females, all right?
She was 12 years old. What do I look like, R. Kelly?
Nah, you were talking about how you was entertaining her. Wanted to hit her with that golden shower, making up your own wrestling moves.
Okay, that's the name of your
calling it the golden huddle.
That's Fight Night's Finest pro wrestling finishing move. Calls it the golden shower. You can only see it on pay-per-view.
On pay-per-view.
And give it about 10 years, Randy Orton's gonna steal it and rename it.
What are you gonna call it this time?
Probably gonna call it the Arcade Go.
The what?
The Arcade Go.
The Arcade Go. Wow. At least being vengeful, Arachnid. God.
Let me see here.
I heard the creator for the creative writer for WWE was fired the other day anyway, or last week or something.
Somebody was talking about how you could create a finishing move in one of the games. Like, I think they still have that, but there's no limit to how long the moves can be. So you go online and people have these created moves that last for 30 seconds, and it's stuff that is just impossible. You know, the guy wraps around your head with like a head scissors 15 times, picks you up for a power bomb, puts you down, picks you up for a suplex, puts you down, and then the move ends up being like an eye poke.
Wow.
You know, meanwhile, you might as well put the controller down, just watch.
Yeah, I can do a game of multiplayer. I don't mind. I just don't know how the connection's gonna be. Sendo, you want to join me on multiplayer after this? Okay, that's what's up, man.
Man, but I'm surprised Fight Night didn't bring this up. He's talking about wrestling games. You don't mention Pro Wrestling X. I see how it is.
That's your job to plug the game. You see me trying to concentrate. I'm up here shooting people in the head and trying to have a good time with Sendo.
Well, I mean, this is the place I come to not talk about wrestling. You brought it up, and you're not going to mention.
I brought up wrestling.
Somebody
pretty sure I saw somebody in the comments bring it up. But we talk about whatever everybody wants to talk about. We don't care what you want, Arachnid. We don't care about what you want.
Okay, I see how it is. Is the game really this dark, or is it just my filter?
It's a nighttime map. Yeah, it's that dark.
Oh my God.
That's the part of the difficulty. Barely see.
Like the late 1920s Dust Bowl. You know what I think works for Ronda Rousey, by the way, now that I'm seeing her name come up in the comment section a lot? She has what a lot of Japanese MMA fighters have, and that's a signature finishing hold. Like, people really associate her with, yeah, she's gonna go for that armbar, and then she does.
Yeah.
Like, that's like a boxer having a signature punch and not just being a guy who goes out there and throws random stuff. Like, you
Well,
see
I know
like,
somebody's going to bring up Epo now. I know it. I know it. I'm waiting for it. I'm about to go off. I'm just waiting. Somebody's going to bring it up. Local, you just might see Local pop up in the comments and just be like, oh, let's not talk about Epo's finisher. But in real life, did anybody have... Well, Roy Jones didn't have a knockout signature punch. But you knew he was going to go for that wind-up. With Sugar Ray Leonard, you knew he was going to go for that right uppercut.
Yeah.
With Floyd Patterson, you knew he was going to go for that gazelle punch. There's just certain boxers, you know, James Toney had that counter overhand right hook.
Yeah.
There's boxers out there who did have one of those punches where it's like you looked for it.
Well, and not even just a finishing punch. I mean, you look at Ali with that jab, just used to snap it off on people and piss people off.
Yeah.
And he'd be dancing around laughing. You talk about...
That Ali shuffle. That's
Dave
not even a
DeRip-
punch, but hey, it was a signature dance.
Dave DeRipped one's boy, Butterbean with that left hook.
Yeah, just end the fight right then and there. You got Floyd Mayweather with that straight right hand and duck underneath and go slip off to his left. It all the straight left hook. There's fighters who have some punches that they're well known for, but you know, I don't think there's any. I don't think you can finish one fighter with just one blow. I don't think that's something that everybody looks for. I don't think that's possible in boxing. But yeah, people have signature punches.
I mean, you talk about a guy like George Foreman, who's maybe the most powerful boxer of all time. Here's a guy, if he wanted to, if he was stupid and was like, I'll risk losing fights, he could have had a signature one-punch knockout.
Yeah, that straight right hand was something deadly. The Klitschko's are known for that straight right as well. I already brought up Epo. Yeah, I was waiting for somebody to bring it back up though.
You know, by the way, I really didn't like how, and when Ronda Rousey, when there was no UFC Women's Championship, and instead of them having a tournament or something, they literally just, they went old school, like how Triple H got the WCW belt when Bischoff just gave it to him out of that briefcase. They're just like, here, you're the champion, here's the belt. It's like, what? She hasn't had a match. There was no tournament. You're just going to give her the belt? Not to say that she wouldn't have won it in the tournament, but I'm just saying.
Well, if you don't want to see everybody get destroyed, you might as well give them the damn belt.
No. And I know people are going to say, hey, she was the Strikeforce champion. That's great. And I'm not discounting her. She's a ridiculously good fighter. I'm just saying, have a tournament. I think it would have worked. Maybe UFC could have actually got some people to watch one of their TV shows for a change.
I'm sure everybody who knows Ronda Rousey knows about her thing about wanting to beat up Floyd Mayweather. Now, I say when it comes to, you know, if it's just boxing versus UFC fighter, I do believe Ronda Rousey will win. But when it comes to striking, I don't think she should be running her mouth about that.
No.
Talking about she's going to bear crawl towards Floyd and, you know, then take him down. I think that will very much work. Because Floyd can't reach down to hit her. I mean, he could kick her if he does some street stuff, but next thing you know, that leg might get swept and he ends up on the floor and then ends up in that armbar, crying and tapping out. But if they was to fight straight fists, I don't think that's a match Ronda Rousey will want to see Floyd in.
Yo, of course not. If it's a boxing match, straight fists, Floyd's gonna take it. But if it's an MMA match and Ronda Rousey can shoot and get that single leg and Floyd's on his back, that's a wrap.
Well, yeah, that's for any boxer versus a UFC fighter, though.
And don't let him have his gloves on either.
Then he's got no chance.
I don't know, maybe they could get De La Hoya in there, because, I mean, he's another guy. I mean, we've heard stories about him hitting women. He's my favorite boxer of all time, by the way, but we hear all kinds of crazy stuff about De La Hoya.
Well, that's the thing about De La Hoya. You hear the stories, but sometimes you don't know if it's true.
Yeah, until you see the pictures.
So we're in round 12. I got 6,490 points. My boy Sendo's putting in more work than usual this game. Only one down, no revives, but he does have those 14 headshots. And he's looking to carry the rest of this round as well. Oh, well, maybe not.
Yeah, this would be like a, that new like Oculus Rift thing they have coming out, and Google's got their Google Cardboard thing. Like, this would be a cool virtual reality game to play.
Yeah, it would be, but too bad we didn't get to finish that match. Alright, so me and Sendo gonna go over and swing over the multiplayer. Remember, if you guys do want to join us, you have every single right to join us. I see my troll friend is gone after he stopped realizing that we're gonna stop talking about him. So we're gonna go ahead and swing over the multiplayer now.
Well, I mean, when we're talking about good chins, and he said Lennox Lewis, let me bring up a guy with the good, not the best footwork, but a damn good chin that could compensate for it, Rocky Marciano.
Now that guy, we don't even have to get started on Rocky. That guy is one of the greatest. To me, it's like a lot of people who know about boxing know who Rocky Marciano is, but there's a lot of fighters who, or not a lot of fighters, but there's a lot of casual fans who always think Mike Tyson is like the greatest inside fighter ever, and I do agree that he just might be, but a lot of people count out Rocky Marciano. He's the greatest swarmer / brawler of all time. 49-0. What I believe 40 wins coming by way of knockout. He was posted, they did a little simulation thing on YouTube. You can check it out if you want, between if Muhammad Ali could defeat Rocky Marciano. And back in his prime, a prime Marciano versus a prime Ali, who do you guys think will win? Who has the best chin? In my opinion, Lennox Lewis. Well, Lennox Lewis can't have the best chin. Best chin in boxing, period. I would probably say Rocky Marciano has a really good chin.
I mean, I would say we should ask Evander Holyfield how good Lennox Lewis's chin is.
Yeah. It's a good question. Nobody say Ali, because if you say Ali had the best chin, remember what Ken Norton did to that jaw. Best chin in boxing, period. Well, you got to think about fighters who haven't been knocked down and fighters who took a lot of punishment over their career as well. It's so tough to really say who has the best chin, though. There's a lot of fighters with great chins.
See, but again, you talk about fighters who haven't been knocked down. That, to me, that's not necessarily a good chin. That
not knocked down. I said that can be a component you look into.
Yeah, but that could also be a result of good footwork and good defense. I mean, you look at Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali had amazing footwork. He had amazing defense. The cardio was there. He could move. He would stick and move. He could jab. He'd lean back over like the second row and still be punching people. But to me, that doesn't speak to his chin.
Oh, okay. We're going to play Team Deathmatch. My boy Sendo, what that... Hold on. My boy Sendo up there with that level 1, but he's more than ready to get things going. He's more than ready to get things going. He's more than ready to start using those weapons and start tearing people up all across Nuketown.
By the way, I gave my friend, I don't want to say heroin, but it was the gamer equivalent of heroin. I had a friend. He's not a gamer. He's been hearing me talk about games for years. I finally convinced him. I said, listen, just humor me. Play one game. If you don't like it, fine. I get it. You don't have to do it anymore. And the one game I gave him, it had to be Mass Effect.
You're not allowed to talk about it. Talk about that on stream, Dad. You can't talk about that on stream, Dad.
Oh man! So we're gonna see
you
him
going
in a
AFK?
couple months.
Yeah, I gotta help my mom.
All right, Sendo. Come back anytime, man.
You have unseen command.
God, there's a game called Insurgency, another first-person shooter that's pretty much like a new version of Counter-Strike. I went on there. I'm not ashamed to tell you, I got owned on that game.
Oh yeah, but that's because you can't shoot, period, though.
It's ridiculous. Tell me I can't shoot. I used to carry you on Payday and Tomb Raider.
Never. I was carrying on. I don't know what you're talking about. Remember that time I picked up that quad kill? Slayed the whole team. Yeah, you was a good distraction, but I came in there and did the work.
That was me.
I got the live stream clip. I can go back and play it.
All right, yeah, go get it, and this time look for me in the clip, because you always act like you were out there by yourself.
I didn't say I was. I just said you was a great distraction. I came and I cleaned up.
You act like you were, Sylvester Stallone, like you went into the jungle and just killed 5,000 people with 1 round ammunition.
I think it was 1 round of ammunition, though, that I did kill him with.
man. But anyway, Insurgency is not a game to be joked around with. You have to really communicate on the headset. Like how everyone's just kind of running around here. This shit would not work. In fact, even moving around at this speed in Insurgency would not work. Or Counter-Strike. You
Over there
can't even take
camping
this.
with Bouncing Betty.
You can't even take this many hits. I mean, we're talking about like one-shot, headshot kills all the time on there.
Then we just play hardcore.
Yeah. Well, JJ's saying that that Ali would take Marciano. He's
Prime
saying the speed-
Marciano versus Prime Ali. I think Ali might be able to take him because of the footwork. He would not be able to get nowhere near close to him.
Yeah, well, that's the first thing I said about Marciano. Had that strong jaw, but the footwork wasn't there. But he didn't need the footwork. Oh god, what is this? That Nuketown map? Oh. I've never even played this game, and every time I see this map, I'm just like, is this the only map people want to play on this game?
No, that's just it's one of the most popular maps and it's fast action. So we're able to pick up the stealth chopper after a nice little camp in the.
This is pretty much like the monastery map. Of
What? And he was flashed? Oh, plus.
No, I trained that guy, so I can believe it. How many people are on these teams anyway?
6v6.
Oh, okay.
My stealth chopper put it in work. Couldn't even reload right there. Look at my stealth chopper. Go to work! And nobody's gonna shoot it down? OP.
I think I told you I was talking to that guy who actually one of the co-creators of Payday today, and it kind of reminded me of you because you were telling me you'd like to make games, but you don't want to do all the hands-on stuff. You just want to come up with the concepts. And as I'm talking to this guy, I'm realizing he really doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to the in-game specs of the game, because I was telling him it's a great game, they both are, but there's some issues. And he's like, okay, what are the issues? And I was telling him there was some optimization problems. I'd like to see more people with lower end computers able to run that game. And I told him, you know, the problem was when I go into the settings, I want to be able to turn the graphics down. You know, there's not enough graphic settings. And he said, well, in Payday 3, we're working on having better graphics. I'm like, you're not hearing me. That's the opposite. I'm saying people should be able to turn the graphics down if they have a lower computer.
Right.
I mean, a game like Loadout, that game's really well optimized. You can have a pretty low-end computer and you'll still be able to run that. You know, and if it has a little frame rate issues, you can turn the graphics down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that game went really well. 34-7. 4.86 KD, only 1 assist. Lag came in right there. But that was ultimately a good game. Let's see if anybody's trash talking.
What exactly is the deal with this map? Are those supposed to be real people? Are those mannequins? Is this like a practice
Those are
stage?
mannequins.
So this is like, what, model houses or something?
I guess you can call them that.
Stop going up.
Thought you would know.
Well, I don't know the history behind Nuketown. I just played the game for fun. Yeah, I mean, Jacob Ramada has the best chin. That is a really good argument right there. He has a great chin. Marvin Hagler also has a great chin. God, there's so many fighters with good chins. It's so hard to say. Ricardo Lopez also has a good chin. Who's somebody else who took a lot of punishment? Mickey Ward had a great chin. Arturo Gatti had a great chin. You can even say De La Hoya had a great chin. There's a lot of fighters out there with good chins, but the greatest chin of all time is it's just so hard to pick. It's so hard to pick one.
I mean, I'll bring up a guy, and he he is an MMA fighter and pro wrestler. We talk about him all the time, Kazushi Sakuraba.
Yeah, Sakuraba, I seen his stuff. He took some punishment.
This guy, because the thing was, they always stuck him in there back in the old Pride days. It's not like UFC where they'd kind of try to match people up size and weight and height. They had freak show matches. They loved having a guy like Sakuraba who was small and sticking him in there with the beast. And Sakuraba, you saw what his ears looked like. You know, he's got those cauliflower ears. This guy, who was it? It was him and Galasic at Dream, somewhere between Dream 12 and Dream 14. You guys can find it. It's the one where they had the white cage. And in the U.S., they would have stopped the fight. But, I mean, Sakuraba's on the ground. He's just taking blows to the head. I mean, everything from hooks to crosses, hammer fists. And he's not getting knocked out. He's just taking them. And finally, he fights through it and comes up with the knee bar and wins. And, I mean, you've never seen a guy take that many blows to the head and then win.
Yeah.
You guys, ridiculous.
I remember that match when you showed me it. That guy's chin is something else. And remember, those aren't just punches. Those are heels. This guy's taking knees.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen sometimes a guy's on the ground and somebody will stand over him, and the guy on the ground will throw like a mule kick and just catch him in the jaw. Like,
yeah.
You don't even train for that.
Let me give y'all a little tip just for any of you guys looking to get better at COD.
Oh, don't listen to this.
Seriously, this is a great tip. The main reason a lot of people lose gunfights is because when they come down lanes where you can get shot at from, they're running around the corner and then they try to aim in afterwards. If you're running in an alleyway where you have to stop, pause, and then shoot, you're going to get killed first because the guy's already aimed and ready to shoot.
Well, and also...
Okay, I didn't know who to take out there, and I'm lagging.
One thing that people don't do enough of in first-person and third-person shooting games is tactical reloads.
Wow.
Like I actually see you doing it. When you shoot a guy and you go through half your clip, reload your gun before you get into more action.
Yeah.
Why would you want to get into a gunfight and run out?
This guy camping right here. Up here rocking that 2-bar though.
What, is Loco still here in the chat? I haven't seen anything from him in a while.
Wow. Game Plus. Broken camera angles.
Yeah. You gonna get that new Battlefield Payday? I mean Hardline?
No, I'm not gonna get it.
Oh, okay.
I don't have Battlefield 4 installed anymore, but I was really good at that game too. I swear if I was not lagging, I would just be dominating this game right now.
Yeah, I've got Battlefield 3, but I only played it for like an hour. I'm like, I'm going back to Killzone.
Chaos was really good at Battlefield 3.
It is.
Alright, Sendo. I'm not sure if you still watch the stream or not, but I would definitely invite if you're done. If you guys want to play too, all you got to do is shoot me a message.
Welcome back, Marble.
Yeah, welcome back, Marble. Always welcome at the stream. If I ever stream on Twitter, Marble's going to be a mod.
I mean, I'm surprised.
On Twitch, not Twitter.
Marble lives in the UK. He could be watching Big Brother with us and talking to us about it. I'm surprised Marble's not watching that.
I think it was Marble or it was Reese who said they don't like Big Brother.
I don't know what's not to like.
That American Big Brother looks like it's annoying.
Well, it's a completely different game. It's more tactical.
Tactical? I can't even call that tactical. That just seems like, hey, let's see who we can get the better of.
Well, you know, I mean, what have you seen? The pilot episode and that's it? I mean...
Yeah, I'm just saying, it just looks like it's a tad bit annoying. I'd rather watch UK.
Nah, I mean, I think you would like the kind of whipping the votes and stuff that happened.
That Ashley was doing? Up there whipping the votes.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying in the UK one, you're not allowed to tell anybody in the house who you voted for, whereas in the USA one, people on the block, they're going around trying to figure out who's voting for who, they're counting votes, maybe I need to get one more. Like, it gets really cool, and then they've got the games to see who actually wins head of household as opposed to them just kind of giving it out. Oh, okay. Marvel saying he lives in the U.S.
Oh, okay. No, Marvel added me on Skype the other day.
I thought he lived in the U.K. because he's like 8 hours ahead of us.
No, I think he's in... Oh, I thought that was a dude for a second. I had a second look at that.
Friendly UAV inbound. RCXD inbound.
Yeah, I watched the very first Big Brother, and
oh, my controller died. My controller died. And I'm in the spawn.
Gotta get that cable plugged in.
Yeah, I'm working hard. I'm working on it.
Or switch to the generic one.
The fact I did not die, thank God the spawn flipped at the right time for once.
Yeah, Jabbar is asking you if you have any idea when EA is releasing the new Fight Night game.
There's no plans on the new Fight Night game. There is a petition on Twitter, though, that I retweeted out today. Go ahead and sign that if you have Twitter. I don't think you even need Twitter to sign it, but go ahead and sign it if you can. Just take a moment. I'll go on Twitter. It's something I retweeted recently. Just go on my page. It's in the description, and it's also in...
What is that? The petition for a new Fight Night or the petition for that other game?
I think it's petition just for a new boxing game in general. Not bad. I started drop shopping crap out of people. Yeah, you guys might want to look at these next clips. I was straight beast mode.
Yeah, I mean, I read the petition. The guy was saying he basically wants a game with the graphics of Fight Night, but with the detail and sim aspect of like a text-based game.
Look at his forum too. Well, look what he posted on that forum. If you go to his Twitter after checking out the petition, there should be something there that links you back to his Twitter. On his Twitter, there's a forum under his websites or whatnot. He has all his ideas there. Now, while I think his ideas are good, I think they do lack a little bit of realism, because you got to think. You can't put everything into a video game. Like, let's be honest. Some aspects you can't put into a video game. So, I think if you be realistic about it, some of the stuff that he put there, yes, it doesn't make quite as much sense as it possibly could. You know, I think I could come in there and help him clean up some of those details. And you guys, too. All of us as one group and one unit, we can come out and put together something really nice.
Well, it's got to start with just the boxing. You can release stuff later on or release stuff through DLC, but all of these little modes, you know, oh, I want the story mode. I want to see what happens when the boxer goes home. What does he watch on TV? No, just focus on the boxing. Focus on the in-ring boxing. Start with the smaller roster. Get the boxing down first and then branch out.
Exactly. I completely agree with that. Completely agree with that. Welcome back, Sendo.
You know, also, I think when you talk about branching out the roster,
there's beasting these noobs.
There's so many underground boxers that would love to be in a boxing game. And imagine when you go through like a career mode, instead of fighting generic made-up people, you fight actual boxers that have never been in games before, but that exist.
They need to put the boxers in there that some people don't know about, but they're really good. The Archie Morris, the Sam Langford, some of the old school guys that up there fighting 200 plus rounds. Not 200 plus rounds, 200 plus fights. Sam Langford. Back in the day, though, there's a story about, I think his name was Tom Cable. Look that up on YouTube about the first. There's a history lesson about black boxers, and it gives you a history of one guy who was up there who was a slave back in the day. You know, better yet, I'm not even going to ruin it for you, because if I tell you the story, then you're not going to go search it up. But definitely something you should go look at. It's a great story, and it's not just a story, but it's basically a documentary of some of the old guys that a lot of people don't know about. You come to learn about some new fighters. You come to hear about guys. Like, even nowadays, a lot of people don't know about Larry Holmes. There's a lot of people who don't know a lot of stuff that they should know, but then call themselves boxing experts. You got to appreciate the old school before you can go ahead and say, yeah, I'm keeping up with current boxing. This way you won't know the difference. Oh, this guy right here. Where was he, in the corner? Okay.
Well, and that's the good thing about the world we're going into now. I mean, you were making fun of Little Big Planet the other day. I don't know what your problem is with Little Big Planet, but anyway, Little Big Planet is it's like the first game for a lot of people who haven't ever modded a game or created anything in a game. So maybe they start there, because the PC's already gotten modders and people making their own games and shit. But as far as consoles go, maybe you start with Little Big Planet, and then you get a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. You see the developer's kit.
What happened to him? I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah. No, I'm saying maybe then you start working on the game, and we'll see some of these games that people talk about actually get made. And the other thing that I know we're going to see in the future, when people start making these games that EA and some of these big studios don't want to make or take a risk on, you're going to see more independent studios, and you're going to see more gamers actually get respect for independent studios. I mean, like, if that boxing game came out and it was a true sim boxing game and it was brilliant, you really wouldn't care that it doesn't say EA on the box.
If I could, I'm letting you guys know this now. I have no problem. If I could just, like, find funding for it, I have no problem sitting down with somebody and telling them, look, these are my ideas. This is how a realistic boxing game should be made. I mean, if I could just figure out the steps to go about doing it, I will do it. I really would. Regardless to how much depth it will get me in or whatever the case may be. I like the sport of boxing. I know in the end it could possibly pay off for itself. So that's something I would definitely do. All I just needed to know was how to go off about it.
I mean, by the way, for anybody wondering about Pro Wrestling X, and the reason I bring this up again is because basically that's how I felt about wrestling games. Like, if I could just talk to someone and tell them all this shit I want to have in the game, and then I found out about Pro Wrestling X, and the guy making the game, he gets it. The guy making the game understands which wrestling games suck, and I've actually played the prototype of this game, and the controls for the game feel amazing. It's the old Nintendo 64 control scheme, even though you play it with, you know, an Xbox or a PlayStation controller. And it's like, there should be something like that for boxing.
Exactly. Even if it's an indie game, eventually it could become a AAA title.
Well,
just don't get corrupted once you get the money.
But this is the thing about AAA that people don't understand. AAA, and I say this all the time, has nothing to do with the quality of a game. AAA only means the amount of money that a company has spent marketing the game. Yeah. That's why you have a shitty game like Call of Duty Ghosts, where yes, it's AAA marketed, but that doesn't mean that it's better than, you know, another game that you haven't heard of, or, you know.
I'm sorry, I was concentrating. I was gonna get your follow up on that, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of better shooters out there than Call of Duty. Definitely a lot of better shooters out there.
Yeah, it pretty much after a while just turns into, you know, a company realizes, hey, we can make money if we just keep releasing this. They're gonna keep buying it. You know, no need to fix.
But a lot of people don't seem to realize, Arachnid, is that the games will sell if you just focus on the gameplay. The game will sell, and the true people who love the game and want to take the time to become better at the game, those are going to be the people that you want in the long run. Because the casual fan, yeah, they'll get you that initial sell, but at the end of the day, they're not going to master the game and make people want to go out there and play the game.
Yeah. Well, and also they won't be around when you eventually release DLC packs, because they're already finished with the game.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's another sad thing. Gameplay is most important, but people don't care enough about gameplay to the point where they don't even sell commercials based on gameplay. That's not what they talk about. Even when they do these press conferences, it's not about gameplay. They always sell it on. They always sell it on graphics. Look how good it looks. It runs at 60 frames a second. It's
it
fucking
could run at
putrid.
60 frames a second, and they say that, but then you get in the game and it's running choppy. Look at this dude on the floor.
It doesn't matter. I mean, you know, the PC games, some of them run at 200 frames a second, and no one gives a shit. It doesn't matter. How good is the game?
Exactly. And those Steam reviews will let you know if your game is not good.
Dude, the Steam reviews for Watch Dogs, God.
Brutal.
They were not happy about any of that. I mean, and same thing with Call of Duty Ghosts. I mean, they were generous. That got like a 64 out of 100 on there.
Woo! I can't believe I dodged those bullets at the end. What you say, Sendo?
Wow, he took my
No, I
kill.
didn't.
No, I was shooting.
I was up there in the corner.
Eventually, I mean, I don't know if your computer would run it or not, but if the price comes down, 7 Days to Die is a ridiculously good game that I've been playing. I'm still trying to figure everything out, but that's like a really cool co-op game. Get some friends on a server and play that.
Yeah. What's up, Reese? Welcome to the stream. The drop shot, crotch shot. Yeah, I'm up here looking like Jab Techie. I know you saw those drop shots. Come on, Sender.
Nope. I haven't seen nothing.
This guy right here.
I see you got the
Sendo's
new
a beast.
emblem.
Sendo's a beast in his own way, but he just doesn't play multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
No, I do.
Ah,
I don't
okay.
play on this account.
I got some guns on here. I'm using the MTAR now, even though that's not like my main gun. I'm doing pretty well with that. Huh?
That's mine. That's my name. I'll always use
It's clean. Don't you get that from like stock classes?
gun in the game. Yeah. Well, no. You have to.
I think it's the Type 25 then.
Team deathmatch.
I think he has all the DLC, Jobber. No, I have everyone but Origins. I have every other one though. I'm surprised I haven't got any DLC maps.
Good news. The check cleared. It's go time.
There's always gonna be that one guy who's gonna try to head glitch over here. What'd I tell ya? Well, he ain't head glitch. He came straight out,
My
but
kill again.
Trying to look on my wish list, see if I can find that racing game I was telling you about.
What is this dude doing?
oh, it took me a minute to spot him. I'm not even gonna lie. I hate the M27, but I'll take it with me.
Transitioning. Threat down.
Yeah.
UAV awaiting orders. UAV inbound.
I'm about to hit my job real quick. Go over here, kill this guy, reload, start walking over here. Wait for this guy to come up in the building. Oh, somebody's upstairs.
Get up.
You get killed, get hit, fire. Come downstairs, kill this guy.
Take my kill.
Shot out.
Oh, damn. Almost had him too.
He's gone. Sniper.
Pushing your location. Time now. UAV inbound.
Lightning strike, kill 2 people, reload. This guy
what is-
right here, bad aim, still got him though.
What is going on here with this frame rate?
Frame rate, what's wrong with it?
Sniper.
I don't know, it looks a little choppy or something.
It is lagging, but that's not me.
Grenade. Sniper down. Shot out.
UAV on standby.
Game plus! The knife in this game is so broken.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Oh! Damn! Out there camping in the window though.
Hostile care package inbound.
All right, don't go that way then. Just go through the back.
Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound.
There we go.
Wow, you can get him from up. Wow, I did not know it had that angle up there too. All right,
mean,
so
I
don't go
thought-
around the back neither. Somebody needs to
Dude.
EMP that.
I thought we were gonna play with a couple of subs. We're gonna play some Pro Evo. What happened to that?
Does anybody want to play Pro Evolution Soccer? We could play.
I mean, but wasn't there like a couple of people who had the game who were like, yeah, let's play that on Thursday or whatever?
Yeah, I didn't get to stream that day though. Remember?
Oh, okay.
This guy right here with that lag.
Shot out.
You out selling Girl Scout cookies that day? Had a little skirt on?
Oh my God, Arachnid, please.
I'm just saying, I heard you know, you try to make money any way you can. Put a little skirt and a wig on, sell some Girl Scout cookies, stand on a street corner, you know, whatever you have to do.
Transition. Sniper, get down.
Got him, coach.
Got it.
Alright, Dave's back.
Welcome back, Dave.
Grenade. Eyes on.
Yeah, I want to know,
What?
'cause I
Oh,
was
he's
thinking about
carrying his
this.
pistol, but remember,
Dave.
you always get the jump on somebody. Anytime you see them running across the corner, you shoot first. All you gotta do is walk and aim in. Here comes somebody.
Sniper, get
Yeah, I was
down.
about to say, I was wondering what kind of games Dave actually plays, because I know he plays Fight Night, but I'm guessing he plays some other stuff. He's got a console, so Dave, if you in the comment section could tell me some of the other games you're into.
This is a close one.
I mean, if you want to hand me the controller, I can save this for you.
It's a close game. I didn't say I was gonna lose.
Reload.
Damn it. Move, teammate. I can't see. Wow, still the kill.
Jumping off.
Gotta
Should've
get that.
dropped.
Gotta get that Tomb Raider comeback.
What, them?
Advised hostile
No, you.
No, we're winning still. We haven't lost the lead yet.
Okay, but I mean, you need to come back and sweep this thing. It's getting too close.
I'm about to turn up right now. Okay, that sensory gun's still up. And I think dude camping has a stealth chopper.
be advised. Hostile lightning strike.
What? People with these headshots, like, come on. Yeah, about to start hearing that COD rage.
Got it.
You ready to
Decent
stuck in that
game.
house?
I could have done a little better. I started falling off towards the end of the game. That dude who went 31 and 5. I think that's the guy who had his sensory gun.
Yeah.
But we still managed to pull together as a team and win. Sweating it out at this, huh? Nah, Afro, I'm just chilling. Apparently Reeves loves you, Arachnid.
Now, I know Reeves lives in the UK, so don't tell me you live in Florida, Reeves, when I ask you, why are you not watching Big Brother UK with me in Fight Night?
Reeves is American.
No, he lives in,
That's Reese.
Oh, okay.
Don't knock my hustle. You hate a lot of things, don't you? Who, me? Oh no, he's talking about local. Yeah, local just seems to hate everything. If it's not Fight Night, I don't know what's up with him.
Okay. So Dave's telling me he plays GTA, probably GTA 5, Last of Us, World of Warcraft every now and then. Sometimes he'll put in Resident Evil 6. All right, that's a good list. But this is what I thought, because
So
I was like,
hate Hijack.
I was like, I don't think Dave's playing any like indie games. Those are good games, though. I mean, Last of Us, no joke.
All right, this is gonna be my last game of the stream, though, guys. I actually do have some stuff to handle. What did you say?
League of Legends, man. Why don't you try some Dota 2?
Thought we was gonna do what?
No.
I didn't hear you. I don't know what he said. I wasn't sure.
No, Jabbar's in the UK.
Yeah, League of Legends is a great game to try out. I can go on for days about that, but I'm not going to. I don't want to bore everybody.
There's one, what is it called? Panzer or something like that? It's kind of like League of Legends, but it's a first-person type game, like, not Rift, but there's a couple of them. I was like, yeah, let me try that game out. And I played not the demo, but I played a little bit of that game. I'm like, this is a pretty good game. Need to get Fight Night on there, show them how to play a MOBA, show them how it's done. Yeah, it's called Panzer.
Damn it. I wish I stood there. That spawn flip, though.
Let's see here. I'm tell you right now about this. Tell you right now what the Steam people gave this game.
What kind?
No, I know what they gave that. They gave that like a 64 or something. Not that one, but Ghost. We need to
Look
get,
at dude in the corner, though.
we need to get Dave on Town of Salem too.
Yeah, we can get a lot of people in that game. Try to get Reeves to play, but he won't.
Dude, we could play. You can set up your own server on there with just friends.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the funny thing was that first time I played with Fight Night, and he's giving me all the information. I'm in the Mafia.
Yeah, up there cheating, making it seem like, oh yeah, we're on the same team. Arachne gets me killed that same night just because I tell him my role. And my role was very detrimental to their team.
Okay, so basically, when you're in the Mafia on that game, all the roles are given out randomly. Nobody knows what anybody else's role is. You have to use the clues. I'm the leader of the Mafia. I'm the Godfather. I was like Kurt Angle when he was the main event Mafia leader. Anyway, or better yet, Sting. Anyway, I'm sitting there trying to assassinate people, and Fight Night was like an investigator, so he can watch people and see what they do at night. And he's telling me his role. So of course I told my squad, listen, he's the investigator. Go kill him tonight. And Fight Night didn't find out until the end of the game because I'm sitting there telling him I'm the town doctor.
Yeah, this guy is ridiculous. I can't ever play with Arachnid again. Well, we caught him a couple of times next time he tried it, but yeah, never trust Arachnid when you're playing that game. So that's going to be the end of the stream, though, guys. It's past 10 o'clock. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here. I enjoyed talking to each and every last one of you in the comment section. Of course, with my boy Sendo up here, beasting noobs on zombies and beasting noobs in multiplayer. Say bye to the people, Sendo.
Yeah, but anyway, Dave, don't look it up on YouTube because the big failure of reviewing games on YouTube is you can't convey the most important aspect of the game, and that's the emotion that people are going to feel when they're playing it, which is the most depressing thing to me. I play a game and people think that the 2 minutes they saw is everything you can do in there. And if you look at Town of Salem on YouTube, you're going to be like, this game looks like it sucks because everybody's just concerned with graphics. But I can tell you right now, I sat there and played it for like 6 hours the first day. So did Fight Night. Everybody I've shown it to sits there and plays it all day. It's a brilliant game.
Definitely is a brilliant game. But like I said, I'm going to cut the stream off now. Feel free to leave stuff in the comment section at all times. If you guys have me on Skype, go ahead and get at me at Skype. And I'll talk to all you guys later.